Grand Theft Auto 5's Platinum almost made me quit. If you'd have said to me back in 2013 when Grand Theft Auto 5 was first released on the PlayStation 3 that 9 years later I would be playing it again on the PS5, I'd have probably called you crazy. Grand Theft Auto 5 has spanned 3 total console generations, and in that time in 2018 it became the most profitable entertainment product of all time, boasting 90 million copies sold and $6 billion in revenue. And with Grand Theft Auto 6 seemingly on the horizon, you can expect more records to then be broken. But that's obviously in the future. Let's talk about Grand Theft Auto 5's Platinum.
Big one. The big one.
The big one!
This is the PS5 version of the game, so I have a fresh save with 0 trophies earned. Alright, let's get this started. The trophy list consists of a few unmissable story-related trophies. Because it's an open world, you of course have the collectibles. Some of them are okay, some of them are very annoying. Oh, for God's sake. There's also a few miscellaneous and missable trophies, and of course I will talk on those once we get to them. And of course you have the dreaded 100% the game, as well as get 70 gold medals. So starting this game, I'm just going to be tackling majority of the main story while also knocking out the missable trophies when I get to them. I'll also start doing certain collectibles in the downtime while also attempting to knock out the strangers and freak missions as they pop up. And after the main story is concluded, we will do a lot of cleanup. And then once the single player is completely finished, we'll jump into online. There's going to be highs. There's going to be lows. So sit back, get some chips, and let's begin. All right, the first thing we end up doing is changing the camera angle to first person, because it was a big thing when this game came out on PS4 that you could go first person. The first person in this game, aside from shooting, is quite horrible, but there is a trophy to play in first person for 15 goddamn hours. But it took us a few missions, but eventually we got our first story-related trophy. All right, now let's talk about the strangers and freaks side missions. Now, it's a little misleading how it looks on the 100% checklist, because it says you gotta do 20. That is so misleading. What it means by 20 is 20 different characters, because each character can sometimes give you a few missions. For example, the street race, that counts as the strangers and freaks. You have to do 5 street races for it to count. Also, shout out to the Rockstar Social Club. That's pretty much how I tracked everything when it comes to the 100% completion. After that mission, we get told that we have to steal back a car. So we get sent to someone's house. We have to knock out their poor gardener. And then while driving the car back, there's a little someone in our back seat with a gun. This is officially how Franklin gets introduced to Michael, because it was his house that we were robbing. And then after this mission, you then get Michael as a playable character. All right, we got our first gold medal as well. All right, let's talk about these damn things. So you need 70 gold medals across the main missions, as well as the strangers and freaks side missions. Now, to get a gold medal, you have to do certain objectives in the mission. This could be beating the mission under a certain time. This could be beat the mission with a high amount of accuracy, kill a certain amount of enemies with a headshot, take no damage in certain areas. There's a lot of different objectives that you have. Now, the plan was not to leave it until the end to get my gold medals. Certain missions I did go back to just because they were quite simple to get the gold medal, and I didn't exactly want to play the game all over again after I had already beaten it. Another cool thing with the medals, though, you don't have to do all the objectives in one playthrough of a mission. If there's 4 objectives, you can realistically do 4 playthroughs of the level. I don't know why you would want to do that, just make it a little bit easier. Obviously a lot more time consuming, but that's a brief rundown on how to get the gold medals in this game. But after Michael comes home and finds his wife sleeping with a tennis coach, Michael then pulls down what he thinks is the tennis coach's house, but it turns out it's not his house. So then Michael has to pay for all the damages. And how do you pay for that amount of damage? You rob a jewelry store, apparently. And then once you fully rob the jewelry store, you will get a trophy. Now that we have that trophy, we're going to get introduced to our third playable character. And he's quite a character, I'm not going to lie. So this is Trevor. Let me know, guys, in the comments who your favorite character is in this game, because I'm really curious. But now that we have Trevor, we're going to do one of the missable trophies. This is Altruist Acolyte. I can never say it correctly. But essentially what this is you have to pick up people and then take them to this cult that's somewhere up in the mountains. Now, this is missable because of a choice you can make at the end of the game. And also, you might just be a good person and take them to where they want to go. But if you take them up to the mountain, some guy will come out and meet you. He'll chuck you some money. But more importantly, he will chuck you a trophy. There we go. go. There's our trophy. All right, now that we have Trevor, we're going to tackle another one of his missable trophies. So this trophy is called Red Mist. What you have to do is you have to beat all 5 rampage missions with Trevor. Rampage missions are basically a quick version of horde mode. As Trevor, you just have to kill a bunch of people. Also, these rampage missions have gold medals as well, so take advantage of these because these are really easy to get golds on. I should point out as well, each of the characters have their own special abilities. So Michael can slow down time when he's shooting people. Franklin can slow down time when he's driving, which makes him my personal favorite character in this. And Trevor, of course, gets really angry, takes less damage, and deals out more damage. So that makes Trevor's ability really useful in these missions. Please. Please. Thank you. Please. Let's go. Another one. Woo! That's a tank. That is...
A tank!
Please die. Please. Don't look at me like that. Okay. Boom. Nice. Good stuff. Oh, and Red Mist. That's all the rampages as well, which is fabulous. All right, now because I hate myself, we're going to start with the collectibles. So the first collectibles we're going to be doing, now because I have Trevor, is going to be the knife flight, just because Trevor is the best at flying. Now, to do the knife flight collectibles, it's not really a collectible, it's more of a challenge. You have to basically fly sideways through buildings. Now, it's a lot harder than it does sound. But the easiest way to do this is if you go to the flight school, there's actually a mission that asks you to do a knife flight. But essentially, as soon as you fly through the first checkpoint, you have 4 minutes to do what you want. So that's probably the best way to get these done. Ah! Woo! All right, 2 down. Boom! There's an extra 2. 6. Oh, an extra 2. Oh, I'm feeling a bit cheeky with that. Please, no! So close. Go on, go on. Yes! Ah! Oh yeah, this one's a bitch. Yes! Let's freaking go! All right, well, this one looks easy. So, by that logic, I'm gonna mess this up. Oh my god, I almost did. Let's go! Yeah, boy! 15 out of 15. You know what? Just meow. Let's go. So you're probably wondering, Josh, where's your trophy? Well, you don't get a trophy for the knife flight. You get a trophy for the knife flight plus the under the bridge. So yeah, there's 50 bridges we gotta fly under. Let's do it. All right, I'm not gonna show you all the bridges just because it'd be quite pointless. We'll just cut to the end just because a lot of these really weren't that bad, I'll be honest. I thought this would be absolutely horrible, but it actually wasn't that bad. Boom, close shave. All right, now let's talk about the stupid Kiflam trophy. So if you guys don't know about the Kiflam trophy, the Kiflam trophy is one of the weirdest, one of the dumbest, and it also is missable. All right, so just a brief step-by-step of what you gotta do. Open your browser, go to the website, and complete an evaluation. Then a mission will pop up on the map. You want to go there. After the cutscene, you'll get an email, and they're asking you to donate $500. You then want to go to the next mission, and after the cutscene, they'll send you another email asking you to donate more money. After that, go to the next mission on your map.
Hello, Michael.
They're going to ask you to collect 5 different cars, and you just have to find them around the world. After that, you just get a bog standard mission. You want to complete that. After you complete the mission, you have to donate $10,000 to the website. Is this company run by Darkside Phil? Like, what is this? After you've done that, go to the next symbol on your map, and you have to buy their robes, which cost $25,000. Now, there's a lot of dumb things about this trophy, but this next 2 things take the cake. So after you receive your robes, you want to put them on Michael. Now, you have to wear them for 10 days in-game, which is 6 real-life hours. Now, we're not doing that because we're smart. So what you have to do is you have to constantly sleep with Michael. Pause. But every time Michael goes to bed, the game advances 6 hours. So by the maths, you have to sleep 40 times. And then once you've won them enough, an indicator will pop up, which will allow you to progress. Then you have to complete another mission. Then you have to go to another symbol. And then you have to walk in the desert for 5 miles. All while Michael says this. After you've walked the 5 miles, you will get the final mission. You complete the mission. You can get $2.1 million if you take the car. And after you've done that, you will get your Kiflam trophy. Easily one of the stupidest, one of the most frustrating, just overall just a dumb trophy. Alright, so these 3 trophies popping are all story related and they cannot be missed. Alright, these next 2 trophies are just from modding stuff. So the first one's a weapon mod upgrade. So you just have to put all your upgrades on the gun. Very simple. But the one with the car can be a bit annoying because you have to have a particular car because not every car can take every upgrade. But if you do get Tracy's car and take it to Los Santos Customs, it does cost you a bit of money, obviously. Once you apply all the upgrades to both the gun and the car, you will get the trophies. Hey. All right, let's get back to some collectibles. So I'll group the space parts and the letters in with each other just because they're basically the same thing. There's 50 of each. Some of them are very annoying because some of them are very out of the way. But yeah, there's nothing like too crazy about these. You do get a cool car for getting all the space parts, but that's about it. And for the letters, once you actually find them all, you do have to go do a little mission. But yeah, collect all the space parts, collect all the letters, get 2 trophies. Alright, now let's talk about this stupid submarine. I hate it. I hate everything about this submarine. I hate how slow it is. I hate that you have to go around the entire freaking map to get 30 things. But on the bright side, I did get the Sightseer trophy for doing this. Finally, I've got this trophy. And you also do get a lot of money because you have to buy the dock, but then you get 23,000 per package you find underwater. But even still, I hate this submarine. I'm just thankful I never have to be in it again. Here's the trophy. And there's waste management. That was... wow. It's time for the stunt jumps. All right, these stunt jumps are annoying. You already know they are. They're called stunt jumps. If you played any Grand Theft Auto up to today, you know how bad stunt jumps are. Vice City. But yeah, this is my experience with the stunt jumps. I don't get it. Oh my god, stop dying. How?
Nope.
What? Bro, you're in the way. Come on, man. Yes! Caught, but screw it. We're gonna do it with a bike. Ah, don't hit your head. And before I knew it, we were on the last jump. Yes! Complete all the stunt jumps. I've been here for 4.5 hours. And just like that, all the collectibles were done. We still have, you know, reach 100% and all the 70 gold medals, but you know, at least all the collectibles are done. All right, so this next trophy is called Alive or Alive. So you have to deliver a bail bond target alive. So a character named Mod will send Trevor areas of where the targets were last seen. And basically you just have to go and, well, bring one back alive. This is a missable trophy because, well, there's 4 guys she'll message you about and you can kill all 4. So definitely make sure that you bring one back alive. Trophy. There we go. This is a trophy made for Franklin. You have to buy the downtown cab building and randomly Franklin will start getting calls asking for private pickups. All you have to do is complete that pickup and you get a trophy. All right. Private fare complete. Should be popping. Hey, there we go. All right. So I went away and didn't realize that I've done the 15 hours. So don't have to see that view anymore. All right. A lot of cheddar. Spent 200 million. I just kept buying this share over and over and then selling it back and then buying it again just because 200 million is quite a lot. All right, this next trophy is called multi-disciplined. So what you gotta do for this trophy is attain a gold medal in all hobbies and pastimes. So this includes the shooting range, the flight school, the triathlon, a sea race, a street race, and an off-road race. Once you get gold in all of them, you'll get the trophy. Let's do our best Jaws impression, shall we? There we go. Got absolutely destroyed by a shark. All right, this trophy is called TP Industries Arm Race. So, like with Franklin, where Franklin had to buy a downtown cab building, with Trevor, you have to buy the Mackenzie Field. And then once you buy the field, you then have to do 10 different little side missions. 5 of them will be in the air, 5 of them will be on this little go-kart thing. And yeah, as soon as you beat all 10 missions, you will unlock the trophy. I wish it was only just one of each, but sadly it is have to be all 10. Oh, thank God. All right, this next trophy is called 3-Man Army. What you have to do is you have to have all 3 characters in one area, and you have to survive 3 minutes on a 3-star wanted level. It's actually really easy. All you have to do is make all 3 characters get a taxi down to the airport, and then they'll all meet up with each other and get in a car and then drive around the airport for about 3 or 4 minutes. Because the airport has obviously the runways, you can just drive along those. Cops will literally not be able to catch up with you. And yeah, it's just overall a very easy way to get this trophy. Hey. All right, lads, these are the final 3 story-related trophies, and then we'll get on to the 100% and the gold medals. All right, so in order to get 100%, believe it or not, you have to 100% the game. Crazy, I know. Of course, it's every Strangers and Freaks mission, and then when it comes to the hobbies and pastimes, so it's a little bit interesting. So you have to do everything in the shooting range, at least a bronze or higher. Thank God it's not a gold, because those handgun ones are quite insane. You have to play 9 holes of golf and finish even or below par. It's not that difficult. You have to win a game of tennis, you have to win a game of darts, you have to do the 3 triathlons, including the one that took me 28 freaking minutes. You have to do all 5 street races, all 6 off-road races, all 4 sea races, and all 12 of the flight school lessons. You have to complete all the parachute jumps, which is very annoying. And you have to get a private dance at a strip club, which is, you know. And then when it comes to the miscellaneous tasks, you have to do 16 of these. You have to purchase a vehicle from a website. You have to collect all the spaceship parts and the leather scraps. You have to play with Chop, because who doesn't like Chop? You have to complete a booty call. You have to hold up a store, do all the under the bridge and night flights and all the stunt jumps, visit a cinema, get a prostitute service, and then with a friend, visit a bar, movie, strip club, and play darts. And if you do all those, you'll get your 100% trophy. All right, just to give a brief little update, I go on the load game. We're 99.8% done with this game, and I think the last one is just this race. So we do this race, we should have 100%, and then we only have to do the gold medals, which already I'm not looking forward to doing. Stats before. Oh, bro, 100%. Oh, let's go. Now on to the 70 gold medals. Now, guys, I wish I had some spectacular footage for you, but none of these medals that I went back to really give me that much trouble. Like, don't get me wrong. Some of these missions to get a gold medal in can be very difficult, especially the time constraints. But you could just skip past those. Like, I think there's like 120 missions in this game in total, and you only need 70 gold. So yeah, overall, we're done with the single player. Trophy's about to pop. Very, very happy. Oh, thank God. Solid gold, baby. And now on to the online. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I did have a bit of a heart attack when I loaded into the online for the first time, and I thought I was making a new character. And also, I was reset to level 1, and then reading online, finding out that if you don't see your character, it's probably because you have modded money. And I'm just like, oh no. But thankfully, you can migrate your account. You can basically snatch your PS4 character, because as soon as you do this, you can't go back to the PS4 version. I don't know why Rockstar are being so weird with how they've done this port over to the PS5. But there's not even crossplay. Like, I can't even play with PS4 people. It's really, really strange. All right, so literally it all popped on my account pretty much at once. Yeah, we got full refund. We got dial-in digits, crew cut, enjoy your stay, stick up kid. We're missing 30 platinum awards, but that shouldn't be too bad. Need to do this, which I'm not looking forward to doing. Obtain first no competitive game types, which I thought I did, but I guess it didn't reach rank 100. So yeah, 3 trophies left. All right, so the decorated trophy is nowhere near as difficult as it was when this game came out, just because you can pretty much do any heist mission and that gets you a platinum reward. But the best thing I did was spend $20,000 on haircuts, because believe it or not, when you get 20 haircuts, you get a platinum reward, and that was my final one. Let's go. Lads, I have failed you. I did not get my live reaction to pull in the platinum just because my OBS wasn't open. I thought it was open. It's usually open in the background, but yeah, it wasn't open. But we have got the platinum now. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5 is a platinum I never thought I'd have, but it's a platinum that I am now proud to have. So if you guys want to see another platinum, click on screen.